When I was really young, I was bullied really ferociously for years. It was really bad. I had ulcers develop. I got sick all the time. I had shingles as a kid. Kids shouldn't catch shingles. And one of the things I learned as a defense mechanism was to preemptively hurt myself. Like, I can do it better than they can. So then what they do to me won't be so awful because I've already done worse to myself. I can handle it. I've got this. It seems a little messed up, but the reality is it's a defense mechanism. It's a protective mechanism, and it worked. I taught myself to be incredibly critical and incredibly cruel to myself internally, because then it actually was less of a big deal when they did it, when it happened to me in environments where I should have been protected, but no one was protecting. I've seen this in myself so much over the years in my own healing journey from complex trauma. It was really neat, actually, re-encountering my inner critic just recently. It doesn't show up very much for me anymore. I've done a lot of work around this, but I was going through a hard situation, and one where I was kind of actually afraid. And so my inner critic voice showed back up and started saying really cruel things to me that I would never, ever say to another human being. I wouldn't accept someone else saying that to me. And I noticed it. I noticed this like twisty, pulley, sinking feeling in my torso. And I went, whoa, wait a minute. I don't have to preempt other people being unkind to me. There is no one cruel that stays in my life anymore. I get to be compassionate to myself. I get to be kind to myself. I get to think the highest and the best of myself, even when I'm being a little shithead. Okay? Because we all are, all right, sometimes. So what are you afraid of? If you weren't afraid, you wouldn't need to be cruel to yourself. So what's the fear? That's the entry point. That's the starting point. That's the place we can go and say, what's behind this? Because it's a strategy to keep myself safe. It doesn't actually get easier by being cruel to yourself as an adult. That was a child's strategy, and it's not one that you need to keep going with now. Working on your inner critic, it's not about like killing that voice, okay? Nothing about any work you do on trauma is about killing any part of you, especially the parts that you reject the most. We're not trying to kill the inner critic. We're trying instead to evolve our relationship with this part of ourselves. This formed to protect you. I don't want you to lose your protector. I want you to evolve the relationship so that your protector is effective and compassionate and kind and helping you to grow into your best self, not to contract into something small and hard that can withstand assault. That's the entry point. That's the starting point where the wound becomes the place that the light can enter.